Bonjour and welcome to French Action. You've received your contract and you'll be working in France, but to receive your salary, you need to open a bank account, and that's what the video is all about. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! So, let's look at basic services. When you arrive in France, you will have to open your account, ouvrir un compte. And when you leave France, if you do, you will have to close your account, and that will be clôturer un compte. So what you need in France would be l'ouverture du compte, so the opening of the account, la tenue du compte, maintaining the account, and probably la clôture du compte, the closing of the account. Let's look at the various bank accounts, les comptes bancaires. For a current account, you will need to open a compte courant. If you want to save some money, you will need to open un compte d'épargne. And if you want a joint account, it's going to be un compte joint. Some useful vocabulary. So you remember, un compte courant, un compte d'épargne. Les frais bancaires, the bank charges, frais bancaires. And you have les agios when you have an account which is overdrawn. Une carte bancaire, a bank card. Une carte à débit différé, so your account will be debited at a particular date. Une carte à débit immédiat, your account will be debited straight away. And une carte de retrait, this card will only allow you to withdraw money. Un retrait is a withdrawal. Un chéquier, a checkbook. Un relevé bancaire, a bank statement. Le solde, balance. And you will be given what is called a RIB. A RIB stands for relevé d'identité bancaire. So it's basically your account details. This is a picture of my personal RIB, so you can see what it looks like. If you need cash, you will need to go to un distributeur automatique, which is an ATM, to withdraw money, which is retirer de l'argent. You may want to ask the question, what's the procedure to open an account? Quelles sont les démarches à faire? Quelles sont les démarches à faire? The bank will want to see your ID, which is going to be, in your case, your passport, a proof of residency status in France. So you must have a visa and a work permit, and a proof of address and a proof of income. Now for the income, since you've just arrived, you haven't received the salary as yet. However, you must have a contract to show to the bank. The French IDs looks like this. The blue card is the identity card, which you're not going to have because you are not a French citizen, and the passport is going to look like this, which might be very different from yours. So you will be asked to show un justificatif de domicile, a proof of address. It could be une quittance de loyer, a rent receipt, une quittance de loyer, une facture d'électricité EDF. EDF is Électricité de France, so it's basically electricity. So if you have a utility bill, that will do. could be in fiche de paie, but in your case, you're not going to have a payslip. So as I said before, it's going to be your contract. Other services, you can do un prélèvement automatique, faire un prélèvement automatique, which is to set up a direct debit. Maybe you want to déposer or encaisser un chèque, to deposit or to cash a check. You may also want to faire un virement bancaire, which is to make a bank transfer. But nowadays, everything is online, service en ligne. Une app bancaire, a bank app. Créer un espace client, to create a customer space. La plaquette tarifière, the price list. Here's an example of a dialogue. So let's work on this dialogue. This is a little exercise for you to help you to actually open your account in French. So you might hear something like Bonjour madame or Bonjour monsieur. Puis-je vous aider? Can I help you? So you're going to say yes, you want to be helped. Oui. Bonjour madame, bonjour monsieur. Don't forget to be polite. Je voudrais ouvrir un compte bancaire. I would like to open a bank account. So the person might ask, puis-je avoir une pièce d'identité? Very important to be able to justify your identity. Puis-je avoir une pièce d'identité? So you're going to show your passport. Voilà. And you give your passport. So the person would be looking at your passport and then might say something like, ah, vous êtes étranger ou vous êtes étrangère. Alors, il me faut un justificatif de domicile. J'ai besoin d'une facture d'EDF ou de gaz. Ah, you're a foreigner. So I need a proof of address and I need a utility bill. So remember, EDF is for the electricity and gas is for gas, okay? So assuming that you have all those papers, you present them, just say voila, that's enough. You may be asked how much you're going to deposit into your account. Combien voulez-vous déposer aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui means today. How much do you want to deposit today? So, say 100 euros. Je voudrais déposer 100 euros. Then the person might say, alors, vous devez remplir ces formulaires. So you need to fill in these forms. There's always a lot of forms to fill in at the bank. Okay, so now it's your turn to ask a couple of questions. And the first one, probably the most important one for you, is how much you'll have to pay. Because you know that all bank accounts have charges. So, quels sont les frais et charges pour ce compte? So they're going to tell you. So in this case, it's 10 euros per month. I don't know if it's going to be 10 euros per month, but it's just an example. 10 euros par mois. Okay, so you got that. And then you want to know, because you have requested a checkbook, so you want to know when you're going to receive it and how long you'll have to wait for it. Combien de temps faut-il pour recevoir son chéquier? So they're going to say 2 weeks. Il faut compter 2 semaines. All right, so you're going to say, okay, d'accord. And then the person is going to say the following. Alors, votre compte est ouvert. Your account is open. Vous allez recevoir votre RIB et votre carte bancaire. So you're going to receive your account details, your RIB, et votre carte bancaire, your bank card. Avec le RIB, vous pourrez faire un prélèvement automatique pour toutes vos factures. So with the RIB, you will be able to set up a direct debit for all your bills. Okay? So I'm just going to read it again. Alors, votre compte est ouvert. Vous allez recevoir votre RIB et votre carte bancaire. Avec le RIB, vous pourrez faire un prélèvement automatique pour toutes vos factures. Merci beaucoup. And then you can leave. And if you have any other questions, make sure you ask them. Make sure you know everything you need to know about your account. Otherwise, you might have to pay a lot of stuff you don't know about. Okay? Bonjour madame, puis-je vous aider?
Oui, bonjour madame, je voudrais ouvrir un compte bancaire.
Puis-je avoir une pièce d'identité?
Voilà.
Ah, vous êtes étrangère. Alors, il me faut un justificatif de domicile. J'ai besoin d'une facture d'EDF ou de gaz.
Voilà.
Combien voulez-vous déposer aujourd'hui?
Je voudrais déposer 100 €.
Alors, vous devez remplir ces formulaires.
Quels sont les frais et charges pour ce compte?
10 € par mois.
Combien de temps faut-il pour recevoir son chéquier?
Il faut compter 2 semaines.
D'accord.
Alors, votre compte est ouvert. Vous allez recevoir votre RIB et votre carte bancaire. Avec le RIB, vous pourrez faire un prélèvement automatique pour toutes vos factures.
Merci beaucoup.
If you watched the full video, you are definitely equipped to open a bank account in France. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. Au revoir!